Good morning. I'm doing a video this morning about timeline collapse. What the heck does that mean? So for all of you NLPers out there, there's another timeline process that's very different from this, so it's not to be confused with that. So this is closer to what I would call a regression, where you actually go into memories and completely and radically change them. And the reason this is so effective is because everything, the way that we feel, the way that we react, all of our behaviors, all of those programs and limiting beliefs all come from memories from our past. So if we were treated badly, whether we were told you're stupid, you're ugly, and your mother dresses you funny, or say, daddy was abusive to mommy, or I was put down, or maybe I just wasn't treated as smart or loved as much, any and all of those things go into our unconscious mind, especially before age 7 or 8, completely unquestioned, and they become our own personal gospel truth. Now, every time we're in a situation of any kind, our unconscious mind is always scanning, okay, I see this kind of situation, this person, and it's looking to decide what is going on, whether we're safe, whether we're good enough, whether, what things mean and how we should feel and how we should react. Now this happens so fast, it's like spits out this response. This is how you feel, this is what you should do in response to the situation. Now if we have anxiety, obviously that's a problem. If we have fear, that's a problem. If we feel like we're just not good enough, we have low self-esteem, our confidence is low, any and all of those things interfere with our quality of life. So how do we change how we feel? I mean, there's so many different approaches. There's talk therapy, there's medication, there is cognitive behavioral therapy, and all of these things have their place and they're legitimate in their own right. However, my opinion as a hypnotherapist is to really go back and change these memories in the subconscious mind. Now, when I say we change them, we change them. We change everything about them. And when we change everything about them, your unconscious mind now has completely new information, new content that's life-affirming and positive that it's looking at to tell you how to feel and react. So now instead of having to talk yourself out of feeling afraid, having to talk yourself out of feeling jealous or insecure, you just truly don't feel that anymore. How amazingly beautiful is that? So when we go into these memories, by basically changing them like that, if you think about a timeline, you think about our life, we have many possible futures, depending on whether we take a step in this direction or make this decision or go to this school or whatever we do. Our life could look so different. Now, even more than what those decisions are affecting our timeline and our futures, possible futures, is our emotions and how we feel about ourselves and the kinds of things we're attracting to ourselves and the relationships we're attracting to ourselves and everything else. So by radically going in and changing this memory in the past, it's like we're really completely shifting and putting ourselves on a new trajectory of a different timeline, a different possible future. And then we give our unconscious mind the information to apply these changes to all of those memories between then and now, and then into the future. It's called a future pace in NLP terms. This is really amazing. It will change your life. I'm not kidding. It definitely changed mine. And I have to give a tip of the hat to Michael Bennett, my late NLP instructor, who really took this home for me in his timeline coaching. He actually had us up walking on our timeline. I now do this in a more regression style where I have the person in hypnosis. It's completely transformative. And the really most beautiful piece, I have to say, is healing the person who wronged us in those situations. Now, keep in mind, we're not really healing the one that's out there in the world somewhere. This is not a 12-step program. I don't need you to call these people afterwards or make amends or anything like that. What it does is it heals the one that lives here in your mind. By healing the one that lives here in your mind, they're not going to, those movies and tapes are always playing. That person is still beating you up or calling you names or being mean to you or demeaning you, making you feel bad, making you feel unloved and not good enough. by healing the one that lives in your subconscious mind in this memory and actually turning them into the person that you always wished and hoped and dreamed and needed them to be, now your unconscious mind is hearing them say things like, I love you. Hearing them say things like, I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. And it's so healing, I can't even tell you. So, we'll be talking about a lot of other techniques and how we can put some of these pieces together for you. But just know that timeline collapse will change your life, past, present, and future. Put your life on a different course for a new timeline, a new possible future, what's possible for you. And don't worry, your conscious mind's always going to remember what really happened. It's the record keeper. It likes to keep track of stuff like that. You're not going to be crazy or forget what really happened. But your unconscious mind just doesn't know and care. What it cares about is how you feel, whether you feel good enough, safe, lovable. And once you change that, you're going to attract different people into your life, different situations into your life. And your life and timeline will absolutely change. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, get a hold of me on my website. You can even call or text. I'll put all my information down below. I would love to hear from you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Namaste.